Hey guys, today we'll be doing an unboxing of the new UX-14 Scorpio Spear 070Z. This new balance bay is owned by this high-looking mother right here, Dokuja Fuyoshiku. I definitely butchered that, my apologies. With the new gimmick and new parts, here are the stats on the back. Let's get to unboxing this thing. First, let's start off with the new winder launcher. Here it comes in black and a yellow finish. And I don't know if it's just because it's new, but I feel like the new winder launchers are really smooth now. Next, we come to the long ripcord. Stunning a new yellow, we finally get another long ripcord, as it seems like this is becoming the new standard. We started off with the green, the black, and now the yellow. And remember, you can get a string launcher ring grip from Noozle 3D for better shooting. I highly recommend this thing. And now for the bit, Zap. The Zap Bit is a point mixed with an Excel bit. The first thing you'll notice is that the point comes out as much as the point bit does. Compared to the transpoint bit, it seems like it comes out a little bit more than the Zap's point, as well as the gear point's point. It also seems shorter than the Excel and wider. Next, we go to the 070 Ratchet. With a nice red and blue color scheme, we finally get another zero-sided ratchet, but this time it's lower height, which it might be prone to bursting from the three prongs or protrusions from the bottom. And finally, we get to the Scorpio Spear blade. This UX blade has a change mode that goes from a 6-blade defense type from the under plastic piece to a 3-blade attack type. This mode change happens when the blade rides the extreme rail, as the bit will turn and the lower blades of the defense will turn to attack as they go under the attack blades. Remember, the blade must be shot in defensive mode, because if it's not, the hooks won't go into it properly for launching. Now let's get the weight of the pieces. The Zap Bit comes out to 2.47, the Ratchet is 6.99, and the blade is 39.65, as I did not get the almighty 40 grams. All put together, it weighs a whopping 49.12 grams. Looking at it all put together, it looks pretty tall, not bad, as the blade itself is on the thicker side. As well, there's some space between the blade and the ratchet. But still, I like the setup for this. Let's take her out for a spin. Now let's get this bad boy in some battles. First, let's start off with the King Wizard Rod 960 ball. Next, some new Meta Golem Rock 560 dot. This rod killer combo was found by Baymac, Cobalt Dragoon 455, Elevate. And finally, Tyranno beat 560 Rush. Now let's do a little simple combo of Scorpio Spear 360 dot. And now for final thoughts. One thing I can say about this thing is it's a cannon. I feel like the blade is literally what a balanced type blade is meant to be. For an attacker, it does a great job of over finishes and knockouts with big help from its weight. Even though my defense build wasn't the best, it did a pretty good job as a defense bay, tanking hits and giving them right back. I will be doing testing for stamina, but I can only imagine this thing on ball at a high speed will definitely get more knockouts and over finishes as well. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for combo testing, as I will be doing a deep testing on this bay, especially with the trans point bit, as I feel like it will be a fan favorite. Until next time, thanks for watching.